we're going to be hosting a super amazing webinar that you don't want to miss. Make sure you go to bit.ly/the weekly win. Jennifer, make sure that page is updated with the link for them to register. Yes. But this morning, we're going to be talking about 7 ways for women to find hidden investor resources, startup capital. And I don't know about you guys, but back when I first started in business, there wasn't necessarily a whole lot of places for women to get funding. And so nowadays, it's critical, you know, if you want to stay caught up with the technology, if you want to stay caught up with the strategy, if you want to stay caught up with everything that's going on, it's critical that you get some startup capital. And a lot of women are doing without certain things because they don't realize that startup capital funding and financing is available. A lot of people know that it's available and just choose not to use it. Why? I don't know. But we're going to be talking about that this morning. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to be having a webinar to help you understand how to get your clients to pay more. And a lot of that has to do with helping them with the payment options and funding and financing and things like that. So guys, if you haven't already registered, is it updated?
She's working on it now. It said unavailable, so it should, I'm sure, to be ready any minute now.
Did you ping her? So anyway, guys, one of the reasons that it's critical that you have startup capital is that you have to remain competitive. Some of you guys have been waiting to work with me until your quote unquote money is right and not realizing that the strategy that you're missing in the meantime and in between time is costing you not only growth, but it's costing you revenue as well. So when you have an idea, if you don't quickly get into the game and launch your idea, you run that chance of somebody else getting out there with that idea. Good morning, Omika. And even though their idea is not better than yours, because they have more funding than you, because they have more strategy than you, because they have more resources than you, their idea gets out there faster and further. So guys, one thing I want to call your attention to is we as an organization actually offer funding and financing for your dreams up to $25,000. If you go to bit.ly/fund-me-2, you can put in an application in, and we have packages that covers everything from your strategy, your technology, if you need one-on-one strategy, if you need certification, we have financing that covers all of that at bit.ly/fund-me-2. Jennifer, put that in the chat for me. If you can't just sit here and look cute with your sparklies on this morning, boo, you got to do some work. You got to do some work. And one thing women are hesitant in doing is making those proper investments in their businesses in order to grow their business. But I'm going to tell you guys, it's a dog-eat-dog world. It is a dog-eat-dog world. And so at some point, you have to have the resources and the revenue. Thank you, Cynthia Armstead. You got to have the resources and the revenue to be able to keep up. So this morning, we're going to be talking about some other hidden source. And I got another new book coming out.
Yeah.
I saw all you guys congratulate me on my new books. Darius, don't put your application there. My team gonna deny it. We know you got the money. This is for people that don't necessarily have the money. Right, we know you got the money, right? We was at Darius, so funny. acting. We was at dinner the other night and I paid for his dinner. He's like, I have money. I'm like, fool, I know.
We were talking last night, Coach, on the After Dark, and we were talking about the celebrity male panel. And he's like, who's on that panel?
Did you say you?
Yes,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would be you.
So,
so he was like, I got money. I'm like, fool, we know you could buy old El Tiempo, Hacienda if you wanted to. That is not the point. So this is for the women that don't have the money. It's 180 days, same as cash, low monthly down payments. You don't have to wait. We actually are about to start a promotion where you can do $99 down and no payments until 2020. We about to blow the doors off of Black Friday. So you guys need to stay tuned. But let me tell you about my new book. So of course I have the new book, 30 Days of Prayers and Thanksgivings for Entrepreneurs, that I'm going to be releasing Monday. But I also have another book that I'm going to be releasing for just in time for the holidays. And it's 49 plus direct sources where you can go find funding and financing and money to be able to grow your businesses. And I think that's amazing. Let me tell you why that's so amazing. Out of all of the women businesses, only 4% of them managed to scale to $1 million. 4%. Now keep in mind, we run and start about 50+% of all businesses. So why do we fail to scale? We fail to scale because we don't have the money for teams. We fail to scale because we don't have the money for technology. We fail to scale because we think we know everything. We don't have the strategy. We fail to scale because we don't go big. And sometimes it just costs money to go big. And another reason we fail to scale, ladies, is because we don't want to take a risk. We want everything to be safe. I don't want to risk my job. But you don't even like your job.
That was me.
You don't even like your job, but you're so worried about job security. It doesn't make sense. You know, Jennifer, I'm gonna let you comment on it while I share to some of these groups.
Sure, Coach. Thank you. So I agree with you, Coach. I talked myself into liking my job. Guys, I'm Jennifer King, been with Coach a little over a year, got the strategy, invested the money that I needed in order to go to my next level. You see, I was like many of you, didn't think that I needed help, but boy, was I wrong. And that's what kept me stuck. That's what kept me stuck. And so we ask this question all the time. How long have you been watching Coach? How long have you been watching her and not doing anything about it? So having the opportunity to have financing is super amazing because it gets you the opportunity to get started now. Go ahead and get started now, as opposed to waiting. I know people are probably saying, oh, well, the holidays are coming. I'm going to wait till after the holidays. Why? It's all of that waiting, all of that procrastination that's keeping you at that job that you say you like, but you really don't. How do I know that? Because I stayed at a job for 33 years talking about, oh, I love my job. They need me. I love my, none of that. None of that. I love what I do now. I love my life now. So guys, be sure you go over. The webinar is coming up in just a few minutes just to learn about how to get the startup money for businesses. Coach has given the link bit.ly/fundme2. That means we want to fund you too in order to get some of these programs that are amazing. And these Black Friday specials, listen, I was up.
Listen, y'all, if you have a product or service, good morning, Bertha, that you want to offer for Black Friday, if you go to bit.ly/Black Friday Money 19, we're going to be offering some limited opportunities for you to come get a segment on our show and promote your Black Friday special. Go to bit.ly/Black Friday Money 19. Get in now. Hey, good morning, Rose. Get in now. Hey, Chief Shay Posh Brows, Carson Aesthetics, thanks for coming back. Platinum God, good morning. Cuban Link all over the world, good morning. If you just stay close to the vine, We're going to give you so much information to be able to leverage influencer resources to grow your business that it doesn't make sense. So guess what other book I'm going to be releasing next week? In addition to launching the 49 plus resources for women to receive startup capital for their business, I'm also going to be releasing a Good Morning New Level Mindset. Is that you, Jessica? I'm also going to be releasing a book of 49 plus grant opportunities for for-profit businesses. And inside of that book, I'm also going to do a mini training on grant writing so that when you reach out to these resources, you'll have the opportunity to get it right. And we're going to talk about this morning some sources of funding that, okay, guys, so let's talk about it. Can we put it out there, Jennifer?
Let's do it. Let's do it. We got to put it out there.
You don't know what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And culturally, because we've worked jobs instead of building businesses, mm-hmm. It's not information that's even relevant in our culture. Some things are common nature in some people's culture. Go here to get money. Go there to get money. Go here to get approved. Go there to get approved. Unfortunately, because it's not something that is predominant, and if you haven't shared this broadcast, make sure you invite other women. When we come online, we come with the tools and the news you can use to save you. You don't have to live in your current situation, but it is knowledge that frees you. And unfortunately, because we have a limited amount of money knowledge prevalent in our communities, what we tend to talk about, and let's just break it all the way down. So when I was a young girl, what my mom and her friends talked about was, when does the layaway start at Walmart? When are they giving out commodities? That's the cheese, the government cheese everybody laughs at. But baby, we ate that cheese. That cheese sustained us. You understand what I'm saying? So you can laugh at that cheese if you want to. But we made sandwiches out of that cheese. We made cheese popcorn with that cheese. We ate that cheese with crackers. When are they going to give out commodities? Are they increasing the amount of food stamps allotment? How to get an increase on your welfare and food stamps? That was knowledge that was prevalent in our communities because that was the knowledge we had access to, right? So when you don't have access as to angel investors, business incubators, venture capitalists, how to get money loans in your business, when you don't know those things, you just don't know those things. And there's nobody to tell you, because I'm going to tell you something. Until recently, I didn't even realize there were so many financing, funding options available for women startup businesses. And we have our own program. If you're interested in being approved, up to $25,000, that will include your technology, and it includes your strategy. If you need a certification, that's included. It is a one-stop shop for your money. 180 days, same as cash, low monthly payments. And if you get in now, there's a low down payment and no payments until 2020. You can't beat it. bit.ly/fund me and the number 2. Because for those of you who are waiting on your money to get right, sometimes until you get that strategy, your money can't get right. Somebody put that link in the chat, please.
I'll get it in there, Coach. I just wanted to say, until you get your strategy, your money is not going to be right. That's why I was a slave, because I did not understand how important it was. Once I got the beginnings of the strategy, just the beginnings, because we're still working on it, it changed everything.
Hey, Gloria.
It changed everything because I thought differently. I had a different mindset, and that's what was able to free me. And having the opportunity to get that startup money, guys, is huge. You need it because you can't afford not to, because this is what you have to look forward to if you don't get a strategy now for your business. Being at a job for 33 years, if not more. We have people in the community that have been in there that were
past tense.
That's past tense for up to almost 38 years. That's going to be you. That's going to be you. And then when you get to the end of that, you still not going to have enough money.
Can you talk about that, Jennifer? Because this is what people don't realize. And guys, if you haven't shared the broadcast, share the broadcast. What you don't realize is how imperative now is. Somebody type in the word now.
Now, it is so important.
Rose says she's been working 40 years. Somebody type in the word now. See, you want to wait to grow your business until after you buy your house. You want to wait to grow your business until after the kids get older. You steady working that job. Time is steady slipping away. Businesses are growing at the speed of light right now because of the internet. You've got a time to get in right now. This same door that we're walking in right now, this door won't be open 2 years from now. The internet will be flooded. This door won't be open 5 years from now. The internet will be flooded. This opportunity that you have right this very minute, you got to take, it's not too late, guys, until it is too late. So we have a program where you can get in low down payment. We're running Black Friday. We're running payment specials, no payments till January. 180 days is cash. We'll finance you up to $25,000. You've got to say yes to the opportunity.
That's good.
The same way you go to that dealership and ride off in a new car, you got to ride off into some strategy to build your business.
That's good, Coach. And we'll go buy that new car, and that's a temporary thing.
This situation, you call it temporary by your actions.
Right. If you want long-term results, you've got to invest in you. And I didn't realize that, but once I did, it's just like nonstop for me. It's like second nature. My investment every month is really more important than my rent, because I can't pay my rent without my investment.
Hello. And what you don't realize, ladies, is that trying to figure it out by yourself is going to keep you playing small. Trying to figure it out by yourself is going to keep you with limited resources. Trying to figure it out by yourself is going to keep you at a job. You've got to get off that side hustle and make it a main hustle. Mm-hmm. And until you do, guys, until you say, I am 100% committed. Come on now. Rose said cars depreciate when you drive off. Businesses keep growing.
That's good. That's good.
Until you say, I am 100% committed to growing this business that will retire me, this business that will pay my legacy, this business that my children can come work in, this business that I can leave as an inheritance. Look at Sam Walton. Mm-hmm. His great grandkids are running Walmart.
That's good.
The Folgers Coffee Company, Mercedes-Benz, of course, Hilton Hotels. If you look at the majority of these large corporations, they grandchildren, great-grandchildren is still on the board of directors making millions of dollars because they family members invested.
That's good, Coach. That's going to be us. That's going to be us. You know, I'm going to tell a little bit a story about college. I'm not knocking college by any means, not knocking it, because I went to college, got an advanced degree. But as it relates to my kids, early on, I was like, college is your path. But that may not be for them. I found that out with my 24-year-old. Now, what I'm grateful about is the knowledge that I've gained from you and what I can teach him. I'm going to put him in my mentorship. Should I make him pay, Coach? I'm going to make him pay. Everybody
make him pay something.
But everybody needs to pay.
If he don't pay the full price, he gotta have some kind of skin. Girl, put him on a contract.
Yes, skin in the game. That's right.
Make him go through your financing program.
Yeah.
Let him get a bill in a minute. See, and let me tell you something else, guys, and I'm guilty. It's not your fault. And if you haven't shared the broadcast, thank you, Lorraine, for sharing the broadcast. If you haven't shared, share. This is a conversation about money, startup capital, that every woman needs to hear. This is what you don't realize. And I'm guilty of this too. You can spoil your children. Mm-hmm. I'm so busy trying to give them what I did not have, mm-hmm, that I don't often enough make them work like I had to work to get here. I know several high-level CEOs on a pretty close basis, and they don't spoil their kids like that. Somebody was talking about how Bill Gates, his children just don't run amok with the money. You look at Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan Chase, they used to laugh because they said he made his children use their towels multiple times. You was clean when you got out that tub. You can use that tile again. And so we often look at rich as one thing. Going to the mall whenever you want, going to the dealership whenever you want. But Jeff Bezos drove a beat up Toyota until a couple of years ago, and he's the richest man on the planet. Rich people get rich by investing in their businesses, everything that they get back. And if you won't make that leap, and guess what? Other people's money to build your business is just as good as yours. So I got 3 books coming out. I got the Praise and Thanksgiving for Entrepreneurs. Hallelujah. Because all of us need it. There's nobody to me that needs prayer more than entrepreneurs on a daily basis, being deliberate about what we ask our God for as we build these kingdom businesses. Hallelujah. Can somebody say amen? So I initially started that 30 days of prayer and thanksgiving. That's my personal prayer book. It's my personal prayer. And I didn't publish it. I've been building it for years. Some of the components we even did when I worked a job. I would take it to them and we would do it in the job, in the workplace, every Thanksgiving. So that release is new. And then the 49 plus ways to get startup capital for women. Of course, that's brand new. And the 49 plus grants for women to receive if you have a for-profit. Of course, that's new. But I'm really serious about helping women build their businesses using other people's money. In the past, if you came to me and you needed your technology and this and that, you may have to max out 3 or 4 credit cards. And now we have it all in one place, bit.ly/fundmetoo, so that you can get access to the financing you need for the right technology. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that next week. There's right technology and there's wrong technology.
Yes.
Just because you get a website built does not mean you have the technology to make you compatible and competitive. If you didn't get strategy on how to price what's on the website, how to create what's on the website, how to leverage what's on the website. I saw Jennifer selling a product she ain't even got on her website yet. Because you don't need no website to sell no product. Hello? Y'all think everything got to be A, B, C, D, but she sit up and watch her coach every day sell products that ain't on her website nowhere.
That's good, Coach. People want websites, logos, cards. You don't need none of that.
You don't need none of that. Websites are nice if you know what you're doing with them, but that's not the precursor for you being able to generate enough revenue to lead your job. You need a strategy
because
on how to create products and services and how to price them. And that's what I do. There's a difference between a good idea and $1 million strategy.
Yes.
I have people call me every day and I say, oh, that's a good idea. How you going to get people to buy it? How much are you going to charge? Where are you going to market it? What's the brand going to look like? They don't have the answers, Joe. They don't have the answers.
Right.
They just got a good idea. So when you go to bit.ly/fundme2 and apply for an opportunity to be financed, we're going to talk you through what's the best place for you to start with your idea. So again, don't be on the fence. I don't care if this is your first day seeing us, you don't know us from Adam. If you've been all up in your prayer closet, all that communion, knees ashy from being on the side of the bed praying, stop missing opportunities to build the thing that is going to free you. I said yesterday, stop building things that are free.
Right.
If you don't have a methodology, if you don't have a reason, if you're not deliberate about what's free, why are you building these free things? Because it will cost you to get free.
That's good, Coach. I'm laughing because I'm laughing at myself because all the stuff, that was me. I was praying for a way out, and then not realizing that there were certain things I needed to be done. And so I tell this story all the time. But
in your testament though, Jennifer, when you woke up, somebody said, wake up, neighbor. When you woke up and realized that I could be doing something different, and you started to actively look. See, I would never be mad at you for running them 5 multi-level marketing companies because you learned something in all of that.
Yes.
You learned how to take action and that nothing sells itself. And so when you ran up on me, you didn't hesitate. Mm-hmm. That girl locked on to me like a pit bull, and 8 months later, she was off her job. And that is a true story.
Yes, it's a true story, guys. And I tell people all the time, it was one share of the broadcast. So if you're coming across this broadcast right now, you need to go to bit.ly/fundme2, get your application in so that the team can take a look at it. You can be financed up to $25,000. Instead of going and overspending during the holidays, invest in you. Because
like I said, we're going to work with you on your down payment. We have flexible credit opportunities available, 180 days, same as cash. What are you waiting for? We're saying here's $25,000 for you to invest in your idea, in your business, in your certification, in your next level. Let's talk about, because somebody on here is going to say, $25,000, that's a lot of money. Number one, understand that in order for you to get free, you're going to have to build at least $100,000 business. So in order to do that, let's just say 15,000. That's 10% of 150,000 business. And that's just annually. That's not in perpetuity. You're going to be making that money for the rest of your life. That's in perpetuity. So number one, it's worth it. Number two, let's just talk about your lunch money, shall we? Let's just talk about your lunch money. Like, I'm for real. I'm for to keep it real. So the average person I know personally spends about $15 for lunch minimum. And I ate out lunch every day. We started at 8:30 in the morning talking about what is we gonna eat for lunch today.
Add in breakfast, coach. Add in breakfast too.
Add in breakfast because I stopped somewhere every day and got me a little biscuit and a piece of coffee.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the average person spends, don't make me add in dinner because you work late, but I'm just gonna stick with breakfast and lunch. You spending at least $20 a day.
At least.
And on the weekends, you're going to brunch or drinks with your girlfriends. So I'm just gonna say $20 a day, 365 days a year. That's $7,300. That's half of your $15,000 investment in 1 year. You're eating it. You're eating your business.
Speaking of that, coach, you know, when I was working, I would spend money like that I didn't have. And that's what caused the snowball effect in paying the bills. And now it's different. Now I can go out to eat and I don't, you know, this is what I used to do. I'd be so broke, but I would want to go out to eat. I would order an appetizer and water because it was cheaper. But that's the type of, that's what I had to.
But you know what, Jennifer, that's what I did. But let me tell you something about that too. When I was working for somebody else, I worked so hard, I felt like I deserved. I felt like, oh, I'm gonna eat out. I deserve to eat out. Oh, but now when I sacrifice, I know I'm sacrificing for the long term. This is for my business. This is for my retirement. This is for my next level. This is for me.
Right.
It's easy to sacrifice, y'all, when it's for yourself. It's harder to sacrifice when you're doing it for somebody else. And that's the long and short of the matter. When you know you sharecropping, you're gonna be out there like, let me get these little shoes, because girl, I works hard and ain't got nothing to show for it. That's how I felt. Would buy all them clothes and then end up having to take them back. I had to take them back, y'all.
It's because you need to pay your light bill.
They had to go, I had to pay somebody tuitions. Let me tell y'all about me and tuition. I'm gonna throw a party next year for my birthday, and it's really not even for my birthday. It's in honor of the twins graduating from college. I have paid tuition for my babies since they were 3 years old. I sent them to a private pre-K. Tyler, Hope, and Faith, I spent $25,000 a year. It was $8,000 per kid. And at the time, I only made $25,000 a year. Do that math. So I became the queen of the side hustle, not realizing that food, if you can make enough money to send these kids to private school with a little more twerk and jerk, you can come up off that job. But leaving the job was never a thought for me. Nobody ever told me that leaving six figures, leaving a job, leaving benefits, any of that was even a possibility. I stumbled up on women that was free. And then I started seeing stuff like the line to pick the kids up on my 1 day off. The line to pick the kids up would be long. And I'll be like, where these mamas and daddies coming from? They ain't got no jobs. I see you here every time I'm here. I see you here every time. I see you here every time. Hell, can I be here? And I started to ask questions of the Most High. As in, was I destined to work a job? Is that why you designed me? And then I started running into, I'll never forget, I can't remember his name right now, but he's a prolific pastor. And he did a sermon called, you know, God didn't create you to work. And when I heard that sermon, I said to myself, my God, I've been trading myself low for all this time. And from that point until now, I work 7 days a week because I work 7 days a week at my job. I get up early and I'm at my desk because I got up early and at my desk at my job. I come up with $1 million ideas for myself and others every single day because I did it at the job. I remember coming up with an idea that saved them so many millions of dollars over 10 days, and they gave me a light bulb and took me to dinner. So my idea of the year. That food gone. I don't know what a little light bulb at now. But you see what I'm saying? Can you do it for you? Can you make those level of investments for you? Can you handle that risk for you? Because to be honest, going to your job every day is a risk. Who said the FCC won't come in and just shut your job down because your CEO sending naked pictures to some child at a school somewhere? Who say? Who say? You putting your risk, you putting your life in somebody else's hands? You see what happened at Wells Fargo? Wells Fargo was boiling till somebody went on the inside and figured out just how many customers they was forcing accounts on, till somebody went on the inside and found out that their mortgage industry was making too many balloon loans, until somebody went on the inside and found out how they was rigging them accounts. They came crashing, and the people that worked there did too. And we don't even need to talk about the government shutdown for those of you who got them good jobs at the government. Because you know, that's what they used to tell us. Oh, get you a good job at the government. You can retire at the government. Baby, then the government came, Donald Trump came and said, I'm not even going to pay. I'm not even going to pay my government employees. Girl, if I was, I ain't even going to talk about what I do. The FBI be at my door. But if I was a government employee, it would have been a different outcome. Because how you going to tell me, fool, to still go to work, to still dog the doorstep at work, but meanwhile trying to figure out how to pay my creditors, how to buy groceries. And that's why you guys cannot wait until it is too late. Come on now, y'all. It's not too late until it's too late, y'all. You have an opportunity to do something about it. So again, for those of you who are serious, go to bit.ly/fundme, the number 2. We have financing options available. We can finance your technology, your strategy, your certifications, all in one place. Flexible credit, low monthly payments available, no payments till 2020, low down payments on our Black Friday offer, and got 180 days same as cash, and an opportunity to join the best 7-figure sisterhood anywhere on the planet. Don't miss your opportunity. We fund you up to $25,000. That means your startup capital for your technology and your strategy and the things you need to be able to build your business at that next level. Now we got it right here. So guys, I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. Can somebody say the number 5? I'm going to be back in 5 minutes with 7 hidden resources of startup capital for women. I'm doing this as the precursor to my new book, which is 49 hidden sources of startup capital for women. So I'm going to be back on Periscope. I'll be back on Facebook. But if you want the recording, make sure you go to bit.ly/theweeklywin. See if the link is updated now, Jennifer. bit.ly/theweeklywin. I'm having a Black Friday sale where I'm going to be putting not only the 49 ways, 49 hidden sources of startup capital for women. I'm going to be putting that on sale. as well as I have a new book, 30 Days of Prayers and Thanksgiving for Entrepreneurs. That's going to be on sale for Black Friday, as well as my new book, 49 Plus Grants for for-profits, not for nonprofits, for for-profits, which is going to include a little tutorial on how to write your grants effectively. So I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Hey, Marcy Talks, don't forget, guys, there's so much startup capital available that you don't have to miss the opportunity to build your business. You will apply for credit for furniture and purses and even hair. At what point will you finance your dreams and let them pay you? So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Make sure when I come back, you share the broadcast, invite others in. This is pivotal information. This is a game changer for women. There is money available for you to help get started and build your business. bit.ly/fundme2. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes to talk about other sources. Talk to you in just a minute, guys.